Where'd you say he's from? Florida. A man in Florida listens to this podcast. Holy shit, we're breaking in.
Holy shit.
glass
We're
ceiling.
in Florida, y'all.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Listen, we could
All
do.
right.
Hey, and to that man in Florida, whatever you're doing right now, cut it out.
What?
Stop wrestling it.
You
Every news story starts with a man in
lost
Florida.
the plot, y'all. We lost the plot.
No. Hey everybody, welcome to the 420 episode of Intrusive Thoughts.
Happy
Oh my
holidays.
God.
420 blaze it.
420 blaze it. Also, happy Easter to those who are celebrating. He is
Oh,
risen.
yeah. That's Easter, isn't it?
And you know what? In
Yeah.
order to honor all the holidays, we should get a little bit lit right now.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not.
Okay, listen, we got a lot of things to cover. It is a 420 episode, but first we're gonna start off with a little shot. Not an alcohol shot, but something else. Say hi to the people while I go. Or yeah, do you want to bring me the cups?
Is it with this Eighth Wonder Ocho Verde Cannabis spirit?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm very curious about it.
There's the cups. There's the cups. You can put it right. Yeah, here.
Ooh.
Perfect. And then in the fridge, there's like a coffee beaker with the rest of it.
Oh, okay. You know, I've never tried this stuff before.
Oh, it's great.
I'm excited.
Yep, that's it. We're just gonna take a little shotty shot. Pretty much mostly just the liquid, but I got a little got a little
ASMR for the listeners.
I squeezed some key limes and added some passion fruit syrup.
Ooh.
So this is gonna have a little tropical vibe.
So this is gonna get me high?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes,
Cool.
it will.
Just like everything else on this table.
Okay, wait, Caleb, this is yours.
Yeah, Caleb, you get one too. You get to participate in the
All
fun.
right.
I love the tahine rim. Nice touch.
You're welcome. Okay, ready? And
Cheers.
cheers.
Happy
Happy 420. Happy 420.
I love a tahine rim.
Ooh. Mm.
Okay, that was nice.
Mm. Oh my God.
That was delicious.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink some water.
When you have a podcast, but there's also tahine on your rim.
Right? You're like,
Listen.
woo,
Woo.
do we cut? Oh wow, I just like chewed ice into them. I'm like forgetting that word. Doing
No,
a podcast.
it's okay. You can. I will cut out if you're being too ridiculous. But listen, today is no ordinary day. It's 420. It's a time that we celebrate. And also, by the way, there is a giveaway. All the instructions for the giveaway will be written down below if you want to join.
One of those two.
Yes, we're going to announce it. We're going to announce the winner 2 weeks after 420, but it'll go for a while, so you have some time to get in there. But all the instructions, like I said, will be down below. Anyway.
Did we also mention something besides 420? It's the season finale.
What season finale?
Isn't it? Yeah.
This is our season
Yeah,
finale.
it's our season finale. It's the last episode.
We got through a full season of a podcast.
Dude. Like we got through, and it ended on 420. Don't you think that is just so serendipitous?
Won't she do it?
Won't she do it?
Ooh, I feel like it was not on accident.
I know. I think it worked out perfectly because we didn't even plan it that way. It just kind of, well, we did a little bit, obviously. We're not like,
I mean, we just
we're a little bit. But like, we did every other week. And then, 420. Hey, so why not? Here we are, season finale.
Here we are. And without further ado, we're going to make sure that we enjoy some of our favorite ways to consume today and not hold back. I think we should start right out of the gate with the little dabby doodle.
Ooh, a dabby doodle?
A dabby doodle.
I think so.
This piece was given me by Bomb USA, this amazing e-rig. I'm so this piece is so dope. Like, this is no joke.
I've enjoyed doing dabs out of them. I'm not a big dabs girl, but I do enjoy.
Yeah, and if you don't know what dabs are, like, let's say that some of you are newbies. Let's okay. Experts, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If you know what, we're trying to educate people. Relax.
Fucking experts.
Anyway. So when you consume flour, the part of it that gets you high is like the trichomes, the cannabinoids.
The stuff, the stuff that makes your lips sticky when you're hitting that joint, that's you know what I'm saying?
It's like the essential oils, not really though.
That's exactly
good. So it's just extra concentrated, and the cool thing about it is there's no combustion when you take a dab. So technically, it's a carbon wise, it's a very clean way to consume if you don't burn it. And also it's very fast, and I would say it's efficiency over elegance.
Yeah. If you really want to get the job done quickly, dabs are going to do it. I think that's...
I'm not going to tell a story about being topless throwing up after dabs because y'all have all heard it so many times.
Have we?
Yeah, because I told it on Fox yesterday. I've told it on the channel.
Oh, you did tell it yesterday. Man, marijuana, folks.
Wow, I thought when you think that you know your friends and then they don't even listen to your boring stories about you throwing up.
I was listening. Okay, look.
I'm just kidding.
I was nervous, so I think I zoned out a few times because I was also high. Well, a little stoned, I was a little stoned.
Here you go.
I'm going to hit this dab.
I think one day we should have a competition where we both hold it a hit from two different pieces so that we don't have to, there's the timing is the exact same. And then we have to look at each other and not laugh.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to lose.
Or what if we did the tortilla challenge? Because don't they usually have water in their mouth?
What the fuck is a tortilla challenge?
It's where people slap each other with the tortilla.
Pass. Wait, slap each other while you... What can you tell me? You seem to know... Why?
It's funny to get slapped in the face with a tortilla. I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's a Caucasian podcast type of activity.
It's like the cheese videos that were really pop. Is that what that is? Like when people were throwing cheese on people?
Oh, I hate that. They were doing it to babies.
Yeah. It was that part. Was
Uh-oh, I'm feeling intimidated by the beginning of the podcast. I put a big old nug in there.
We're gonna be so high. All right. It's fine. You know what? Because it's 4:20 in the future, and we... You trying to dab?
Yeah.
You want to dab? Hey, you over there. Third row. Do you want to dab?
Kevin, you want to dab? Grip.
Hey.
What if Caleb didn't exist? He was just an AI.
He's like not a real person. He's not actually
like
there.
We have a cooler podcast.
Caleb's not real, y'all. I don't know how to tell y'all this.
That motherfucker over there.
Season finale.
As soon as it turns green, just use
twist.
Yeah. You got it. All right.
Okay. We're so serious.
That's all about dabs. And you know what? Now that I'm almost baked enough. I'm not baked.
I'm lightly toasted.
I'm a little toasted. I'm happy.
I'm like a lightly frosted flake.
I wonder if any of y'all have wondered why cannabis is an important part of our podcast. Because
I don't like to do activities for a long amount of time without smoking.
You know what? Bitch, you are so fucking real for that. But also...
Just kidding. Look at her hitting that dab.
But also, it's important to us for more than just the reasons of actually enjoying cannabis, right? Like, it's the culture part. It's what it means. It's also... It is ridiculous that this plant is stigmatized in a world where most people don't mind it. And it's not... The fact that cannabis is stigmatized... Hey, I'm trying to teach people. You shut the fuck up. God damn. Who can say where the road goes when the day comes? Only in
If you make me laugh, it's worse.
Well, bitch, I can't stop existing. I'm hilarious. I'm sorry, okay?
Not my mascara. Please, God.
Dear God.
Go on.
Dear, you think God cares about your mascara? It's Easter's.
That's why I said it, because it's Easter. He's feeling really generous today. It's a big day for him.
I don't know that he was feeling generous.
Well,
He ignored his son in a very pivotal time.
But he brought him back
life.
today. So,
That's true.
he was feeling kind. He brought him back. So,
baby changes everything.
This is now a religious podcast.
It is. We're gonna do a religion episode. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's
season
coming.
2, season 3, season 5.
God damn it. We got really high at the beginning of this podcast and I'm already feeling that. But I just want to say that the cannabis stigmatization is not, it is not just stigma. It harms people.
Yeah.
The legislation around cannabis specifically harms people. It harms people of color. It harms communities. It harms families. It's stupid. It's a waste of taxpayer money.
If you look at any weed legal state and the way that it's ran and the economy and the numbers, people, okay, you give a fuck about money. Hello, you're sleeping on the bag. Hello. Texas, especially, you're embarrassing sometimes.
Texas.
I'll see some things and I'm like, I know y'all care about money. What
my
the
God.
fuck is this
Will you
shit?
talk about what happened in New York with all the people about Texas?
Oh, yeah. So, like, I was in New York for a few days, and I just kept...
Wait. While you do that, I'm gonna pack a bowl. Give me that tray.
Hell yeah.
It's 420. Everything we do gotta go harder, gotta more. Watch, we're gonna be sleeping by the end of this.
I was in New York, as you know, weed legal state, and lovely time. Anyways, I kept overhearing random conversations. Like, I heard this one guy who was helping somebody find a home in Texas. I heard somebody else talking about something about how they heard Texas is so great. And then I kept meeting people. So I've traveled a lot around, and I will say I'm from Texas, and it can elicit a pretty negative reaction sometimes where people are like, oh yeah, you know, like you're super conservative and you do, I don't know, like just like
Or
little
like, oh,
stereotypes.
sorry.
Or like, oh, sorry that you live there, you know, like it must be so hard. Like there's probably just racist people everywhere all the time. And it's like, what the fuck? Anyways, so, but this time I went to New York and people were like psyched that I was from Texas. They're like, Texas is so beautiful. It's so cool. Oh, you must love it. Like, I want to move there. And it was so many fucking people. And I was just like, what is going on?
The last time I was in LA, I mentioned I was Texas. They're like, oh, well, my family lives there. Actually, I'll say it. It was Rose McGowan. She said, my mom lives there, but I try not to go over there. Like, I think she sees her mom. I just doesn't think she like our state. But that was like 2015, 2012. And I think things have changed. I feel like talking to
Yeah.
everybody, it's
Yeah.
like, and there's so many people coming here. And God, there's so much traffic already. God damn it.
We've been in a car with each other like twice in the past 24 hours in like the worst fucking traffic. And it's not even just at, I mean, like it was at rush hour one time, but like for me coming over here, it's just a lot of people are, I don't know. Did this turn into me bitching about people?
Well, the
moving
thing
here?
is I live on the northwest side of town and you live on the east side of town in a very cool neighborhood. I live in a semi-cool neighborhood. Your neighborhood is cooler.
My neighborhood is cool. I won't lie.
And you're in the loop.
Oh yeah, but I mean, that was just because I like lived there forever.
I'm on the
okay,
low.
you know, I got a really good deal, and I'm not moving until they raise my rent. So that's basically it. That's the gist of it.
Listen, I don't actually care because I'm just happy to share this bowl with you.
Hell yeah.
But the thing is we live on opposite sides of town, and sometimes it's difficult. I feel bad. I always make her come over here because I like being in my house.
Your house is cooler.
It's not cooler in the fact that I don't have as much cats. That would be cooler if I had more cats. But my house is cool. Cool as fuck.
But like you have more windows. Like my house is not cool. I have like a huge backyard. But
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie. The house is a snatchler pad. It's okay. It's a vibe.
It's cute. It's got good energy. It's decorated well. It's got plants.
It's a house that gets bitches. I'm not going to lie.
Bitches probably love this house. As
do.
a bitch who loves this house, I can attest.
I'm a bitch who also loves this house. I'm telling you, the R&D proves this house is a vibe. But I was sharing today that I really like the smell of your house.
Oh yeah, you were saying that was really nice. It was a nice compliment.
It was cool. It was a very specific nostalgic smells I liked, including like old house wood.
It's a very old house that has like not a lot of care has been done to it because my landlord is very hands off.
He's a very non-micromanaging landlord.
Very hands off. So I feel very blessed in that sense. In the other sense, I would love things to be repaired. That would be so sick. That would be so cool. But you know what? My landlord's not going to see this. So.
It's one of those things where it's like, I smoke inside, but I would love HVAC.
No, seriously, so I could smoke with AC.
Yeah. Whoa.
What happened?
Oh, I kicked off one of my gibbets on my crock.
Oh, on your crock?
I can't believe I just used the word gibbets in a sentence as an adult.
Gibbets.
My mom bought me Care Bear Crocs. Listen, fun fact. You might look at me on the screen and think, damn, that's a large woman. I am a large person in every sense of the way. Like I'm 5'8", but I'm a tall 5'8", if that makes sense. And I wear a size 12 shoes, only 2 size smaller than fucking Peggy Hill.
Oh, but what an icon.
What an icon.
Honestly, honored. I love that episode where she finds that store with all the cute clothes and she's like gushing over the shoes. And then she gets so sad whenever like people assume that, like, I was just like, man, Peggy, that community accepted you and your big old feet. And yeah, like it was drag, trans community, but Peggy,
Dude,
they
I
loved you.
literally have had access to more shoes because of the more acceptance of trans women.
Yeah.
There's so many more shoes that are available to me because of trans women, and I have and the reality is, if you read, there's a great book called Come As You Are, and it shows a study about the differences between men and women on like a data scale, and the variance in difference, like the median variance of difference between men and women, is less than the median variance of women compared to women. Like there's more variety and difference within each gender, that like there's so much similarities between us. I'm so high. What was I
Yeah.
talking about gender again?
I don't know.
What were we talking about?
You got to keep us on track,
Shoes.
Caleb.
Oh, got it. So,
Shoes.
so like a woman's body, like there is women with huge fucking feet, but because of the patriarchy and gender norms, like there's just this assumption that these diversities in bodies don't exist. I'm just saying it's so much extra work because
And
it
this-
works for 5 of y'all.
The standard for huge feet is just crazy to me too, because growing up as a girl with size 9 feet, I was just like, "Oh, you got big feet, girl," and I'm like, I don't know. I was just born
I was like,
this
oh,
way.
I thought you wanted D1 children. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted big ass linebacker children. No,
Yeah.
you don't? Okay,
It's
fine.
not.
I got a wingspan.
So I remember always like being younger and being like buying shoes in 7 and 7.5 to like, I don't know, in my head,
Oh
like
my
like because I
God.
used to get made fun of for having big feet, because like make fun of women for
Damn.
everything. By the way, I was just gonna say it, like, oh, your feet are so big, la 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 la, you must be a man or whatever. And I'm saying this right now, that fuck y'all, because I got shoes finally, and my shoe collection is amazing.
And you want to know something? We were little girls who had feet and were made fun of, and both of us have had some weird man pay money for pictures of them.
It's true.
It's true. I'm telling you, it's gross. And I don't understand it.
You know what?
But
You know
don't
what
judge
about
me.
that topic?
I gotta get eggs. Eggs is expensive.
You know who annoys me? The people who are like, I don't understand guys who pay for pictures. And it's like, I don't know, or girls who sell photos are such thoughts. And it's like, okay, do you think that one day a woman woke up and was like, my job is going to be selling photos? No, somebody DM'd her at one point in her life and was like, damn, girl, I don't want to get to know you for 3 months to maybe eventually see you naked. Can I give you $20 for a photo of your tits? I don't know, or whatever. Can I give you $100 for a blah blah? Can I give you $1 million for something? Because they're all different ranges, and it's happened. So men complain about this economy that exists that they created themselves. So it's like, I don't know why I went into that direction. You said something.
I
that,
talked
I'm
about
sure
that
I'll
people
rewatch
paid
this.
for feet pics because we have big old feet.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, but then the women get blamed. You'll see comment sections say like OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected.
Oh, so
and it's
stupid.
like, bro, what the fuck? You created OnlyFans.
If you watch porn.
Hey,
you watch porn.
You know in The Office where Michael Scott goes, you never suspect you're the murderer in the end.
Oh shit!
That's literally dudes. That's guys who are like,
I used to be aggressively, verbally, outwardly anti-porn, and I cut it. I did not use it for many years because of my feelings about the harms and all these things and whatever. I have a lot of different opinions now. I've also learned recently to shut the fuck up. About shit that isn't my business sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's so complicated. And when you know the situations at which someone, and not to mention, I know motherfuckers who get murdered or like, I know people who put themselves in don't put themselves, I'm trying to find the right language, who have been in extremely dangerous situations on the street on Bissonnette. Yeah. And so like, I'm never going to be like, oh my gosh, this cam girl made rent. Never going to be fucking sad about that if they're alive, Because,
Yeah.
but you know what? Katy Perry went to space, so we're not going to have to worry about any of this soon.
No, she's gonna save us.
Thank you, Katy Perry. You're gonna fix all of the sex work discrimination. But
she became a firework.
I'm not gonna lie. People come in my DMs asking for weird shit and offering to pay for it, and I'm not that internet big anyway. YouTube. I mean, like,
yeah.
Someone wanted to see me go pee.
They want to see me go pee.
And
I'm not going to talk about the requests I've received because this is a public forum.
And I almost asked how much, but I didn't.
You get tempted. You get tempted because we live in
because
capitalism.
I'm 1 month late on my mortgage right now.
Yeah, we get capitalism. It happens.
I'm like, damn, if I'm just one little piddle away from next month's mortgage. So I'm saying,
if just one piss would pay your mortgage, would you do it?
When I used, girl, don't ask me. No, I wouldn't. Unless you're offering, I'd love to be, if you're out there thinking, I want to see these girls piss. Sponsorships are hard to come by. You want to see us? You want to see two girls?
Stop. Wait. Okay. No, we can't go. We can't go there. Okay. Oh,
listen.
No, wait. I think we're getting a call. Our sponsors just dropped.
Us. Hey, let's here for $500. We'll fully clothed wrestle, arm wrestle, but we'll make very inappropriate comments during
arm wrestling.
Oh my
God, I have
God.
arm wrestling trauma.
Listen, the way that men sometimes treat and view women is overwhelming, and you gotta laugh at it sometimes.
Sometimes it's hilarious. It's not actually, but it's funny. And I don't know. That rant led us in a completely different road.
I love it though, because at the end of the day, this is a podcast about thoughts. It's a podcast about weed, and being a woman. Whether every woman's been called a hoe one way or the other. Right. Either they're a fucking prude, if they're a virgin, or they felt like, man, I remember when I left the church and I had an out of marriage sex. Ooh. And I thought, oh my God. I really struggled. I was like, I'm a whore. I'm a slut. I'm this. And then I'm like, then after a while, I was like, I'm a whore. I'm a slut. Yeah, I'm a whore.
Embraced it.
Not really.
That was my favorite part of the female movement into the 2000s. Was that all these songs were like, once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. And it's like, we're just like jamming that in the club. And it's just like, yeah, you know what? Because men, you think you dominate every field. You fucking don't. And
there is a reality. One girl online was like, men are jealous because they spend their whole, and listen to this. Men spend their whole lives worshiping the male ideal the male ideal men. I'm talking to you as a man though, Caleb. I'm looking at you. And then they're told not to do anything feminine, to just like, don't be feminine. And then the most feminine creature on the planet, whoever they look up to, steals their attention. Like, they get attention from men. They can make them stupid. They can get their money. And they get almost like, can sometimes sidetrack and get almost respect in some ways. Maybe not. And I think this lady was saying there was a resentment because they want to be the princess. They want they want the male gaze.
Yeah.
And then maybe it's because that episode of White Lotus where the guy was like, I want to get fucked like those girls.
Yeah.
Do you think that some guys are like that they're jealous of girls and the attention that they get from men?
Yeah. Okay, I could see it. I sometimes have a fear, not with just like in general when I've dated people, because I'm very outgoing and I do a lot of things and I travel a lot. I feel like I end up dating people who don't do that kind of stuff, and they're like, oh, she's just so fun. I'm going to pick. Where was I going with that? There was going with that somewhere.
I don't know. I was listening to your story.
I just love your face. Okay, I don't. Anyways, let's move on.
You have people that want to be a princess.
Some more. Let's smoke some more. Actually,
I think it's time for us to do. This is. You know what time it is? It's gravity bong clock. It's to put it on the clock. It's gravity bong time.
Are we good on video?
We're rolling.
All right.
Okay. Well, go back to the 420 episode. I just want to say, recently, we had did we already talk about the nightcap?
Yeah, no, we didn't. We haven't talked about that.
Recently, we had the pleasure of being on local television. Intrusive Thoughts was premiered on local Fox News.
Hell yeah.
Fox 20.
At 11:30 p.m. on a Friday.
Is that when it should air?
I think so.
Slay.
Yeah,
oh my
I saw
God.
that.
So on Friday, it aired. If we do have it, there might be a link in the show notes or in the description to the YouTube video. But Kat didn't know. And we have a little clip. So cue to us at the studio. Hell yeah.
God. Sick. Hey, podcast.
Hi.
We're on the set of The Nightcap. And I'm going to be on it.
Yeah, this is Kathleen's first time.
My premiere.
Yeah, and this is what she wore.
Yeah.
We didn't know. It was the last minute. We're happy to be here. They're Wild is back there making drinks. This is the set, which is way more impressive than our set, but
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I'm excited.
yeah. Back to you guys at the home studio. Oh, we don't have to wait.
Yeah. We're just high. me waiting for the clip to play like we're on live. You're like, all right, back to Sam.
Are we? Hold on.
Right. I think we lost signal.
Okay. Let's go back to us. Jesus Christ. I think it's time. Is it time for the gravity bong, or is that a bad choice?
Yeah, it's a time. No, I think it's the perfect time because this is the 420 episode. It's the season finale. I think we should show these people that we do burn. We do burn.
And you know what? We're women.
I am woman.
And we're defying gravity. Bong.
Okay. We're serious. Wait, do you need the weed? Wait, where's the weed?
Wait. Relax.
She's like, relax.
Something is not the same. You know,
oh, you're
pink
a magician.
goes great with green.
Wow.
Just like the movie.
She really loves Wicked, y'all. I need you to know that she has watched it a bunch of times.
You know that I wanted to hate it because my baby daddy loves it. It's his favorite musical. And then when I went to, I wanted to be a hater, and then I went and I was like, God damn it, if this isn't and then the whole time, I just, yep.
It is a delightful musical film.
One of my favorite memories of Kat ever is we did the thing where you start singing a song and the other. We can't. If you sing a song, one of us will start singing it if we know it.
I enjoy the stem.
So I was walking out the door going, wait, what were we singing? Which Wicked one?
I think it was. Dang, I don't know.
It was the one where they yell, "Look at her, she's wicked."
Oh, Defying Gravity.
Oh yeah. And I was just singing it, and you were just walking, not dealing with my bullshit. And then you open your car door and you go, "Look at her, she's wicked." And then you got in your car. And it was so perfect.
I love that song. I had it like on my emotional support Spotify playlist for the longest time, and it was just like 10 songs, and one of them was Defying Gravity, and I would like listen to it like 10 times in a row, and I was not, whether I was or was not going through it, didn't really matter.
We need better health care. We can't just be relying on playlists.
Just like having cathartic moments, crying in the car. Like
it's like, damn, I gotta listen to Yellow Card one more time today to feel something. You are my only one. That one got me through a breakup.
Why the music video too? I remember watching it. It's because songs like that like really just get you in the
like
feels.
you do. Yeah, they really get you.
Honestly, you do a pretty good only card yellow card.
Oh, I was in a pop punk garage band with some boys that sang like that for real.
That's right.
So I have it locked down in my heart because that's all they sang. What's up, Coleman and John? Kicked me out of the band, you bitches. They did. I won't say why because it's not a very pro-feminist reason either. Okay.
Yeah, we won't talk
This is a gravity bong. This was gifted to me by Grav, which I would say it's like perfect because Gravity Bong.
Grab.
A wonderful Austin-based company, beautiful pieces.
It
I-
looks like a home decor.
Honestly, this is kind of, can I hold your hand?
Yeah.
A year ago this week,
Mm-hmm.
I went through a very difficult breakup.
Okay.
And when I say difficult, I was calling the loo-hoo bin. I was a little real sad, big sad.
Okay.
And that week, Grav sent me a package with over $400 of bongs and things. And like as that person was leaving, they're like, "Oh, all your Grav shit showed up," and they had to like see the box when they left, and I felt so guilty. But it's just nice because like I got this at 420 around last year,
Yeah.
and I'm just in such a better place now. And
Look at
so this
that.
is a very celebratory Grav Bong. That life is, I felt like I thought I had the love of my life, and I really get a lot of love to this person. I don't want to talk about them at all, and to honor their privacy, whatever. But you know, there's just moments where you think, oh no, this is gonna break me. And I remember going to this fucking mental hospital over here, and it's free. It's the Harris Center. If you ever need help, you can call them in Houston. There's lots of places like that. But I was like, just tweaking, not having a good day. My anxiety was through the roof. And I went to the bathroom, and in the bathroom, it's graffitied with 100 different people being like, hold on, you're going to be okay. Life is worth living. You're beautiful. And I was
Aw.
like, oh my God. I was like, this is what I needed. Love is everywhere in the universe,
Yeah.
not just in relationships.
Yeah.
So as we get fucking blitzed, I want you to remember, your mental health is totally worth it, bro. If you feel sad, it's going to get better.
Shut the fuck up. You're the worst.
Don't end your life.
I will like, aww.
I know, I felt you feeling too much.
I know, I was having too many feels. You're right.
I
Thank
let you in
needed
and I
to be-
shut that door.
I needed to be brought back. Thank you.
Yeah. I was too into
Okay, so you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. You got this. You're gonna go first though, because I am a little bitch sometimes.
Oh, this is just for me.
You're like, girl, ain't for
Get
you.
your own. I'm just kidding. No.
Damn,
Did
I
Grav send
forgot-
you? I'm just
I
no.
forgot my gravity ball.
This is a sharing. This is a sharing tool. So fancy too.
It's really beautiful. Like, it's a work of art. I don't know if that's gonna be conveyed in video, but people should just look it up. I wonder what we should have looked up the monarch.
It's called the monarch because it has these very. When I saw this bitch on the website, I was like, "That's what I want. I want it. I want that."
No, it's really pretty. It's got like very intricate designs. Oh wow, so beautiful. The last time I did this thing, I was
I'm Bette Midler sucking the souls out of young children from Hocus Pocus. Ooh.
Come little children, I'll take thee away. I love that movie. All right, okay. Well, I'm gonna do this. Oh my god. This is a mess. This is my digital footprint.
My digital footprint is a size 12 and a half wide. Full circle. Good storytelling.
You got your water, Carrie Mae?
Listen, I did not drive 200 miles for you to complain and not put your flipper on. Okay? We came here for Grand Miss National. You pull yourself together. This is how I yell at her when we're getting ready for the podcast.
Yeah, it's very motivating. As someone who loves Parker Posey, you know, I feel very like...
As soon as my blonde wig comes on, I feel like that pageant mama. I feel like my dance mom's coming on.
Taiwan.
Oh no!
All right, sorry. And that's like a intrusive thought. I love it.
That's the name of the podcast,
Wow,
bitch.
that's the name
What do
of
you
the
know?
podcast.
The production value is unmatched. We keep on reminding you of shit. Storytelling on 100, guys. I'm real stoned,
The
but I'm here
gravity
for it.
bong got me.
Thanks so much to support the show. Is Gravabong. What if I try to do a commercial for them, but I was too high and I was like, "Thanks so much for this reviewers of Gravabong." What's up, my Grav? You want to know the first time to I made a giant gravity bong with my ex, and I set it up and I hit it, and I was dying. And then he goes, "Oh shit, I didn't press record." And I thought,
I remember the gravity bongs of my childhood with the plastic bottle.
the children call them glebes now, which I would like to talk about vernacular around cannabis.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I like this. I
Right?
like
They
this.
call the gravity bongs the Geebs. GB, gravity bong, Geebs. That's right. That's what it is. I remember it made sense a little. They like
That
to
does make
call
sense.
a cartridge with concentrate a pen or a Benjamin.
A Pennifer, a Penelope.
Pennifer Hudson.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of different versions of
Yeah,
that.
there's been some really great ones.
Okay. That one has something there. Do you want something?
Yeah. Wait, did I do it? Okay, this is. Will you clap real loud? I'll hold
Clap.
it. Just so I remember this very specific part in the editing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I knew that I would know when the time is. You know, on 420, I got us a classic snack. It's really
my God, what
trashy
is it?
treat.
Wow,
Look, I'm not gonna lie and say like this is good, amazing food.
Yeah,
oh my
but
god!
it is munchy food.
But you can't tell me that being a 13-year-old, damn, I don't think we got any sweet and sour.
Mm-mm. We didn't get any barbecue either, which is my favorite. These nuggets are hitting.
Dude, honestly. Motherfucking
They're
cold.
like cold. But they're hitting though.
Man, if you're just like, how do I spend more time with these ladies of elegance and intrigue? There's an event this Sunday, right
Ooh.
now.
Yeah,
Which,
Sunday, 420. Today.
This is coming out midnight, so like it might be today.
Yeah, today.
Or in the past, depending on what year you're watching this
Yeah.
and eating Chinese food in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you. And comment below if you're in the future. Did things get better? How's the country?
Honestly, things are pretty good right now. I'm kidding. No, that's not true. But I'm eating.
You gotta
so.
focus on small moments of joy, though. It's okay.
Yeah.
Next thing we'll do is, again, you might be a little bit of a cannabis expert, or you might be a little bit of a cannabis newbie, but I get asked the same questions on Instagram. I see my neighbor outside. Frequently asked questions.
Yeah.
People always ask me, but I want to hear your answer, and then, of course, I'll answer as well.
Sure.
When they're starting with dosing, how do they know about dosage? And I would say start with edibles and then move to flower.
I think dosing is complicated in certain aspects, especially if you're having like homemade edibles or things that were made by people where it's not so measured out, as opposed to if you went to a dispensary and bought something or, whatever. But I always say like less is more, always, especially when you're first starting. Like way less than you think you should be. Like some people would be like, I'm gonna eat half a cookie, because in theory that does sound like not that much if you're eating a regular cookie. You're like, I should be eating the whole cookie, but then you end up eating like half a cookie and it ends up being like 250 milligrams, and you've never done that before, and all of a sudden you're having a freak out and you're like, holy crap. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I answered that properly.
No, I think that's great. And to pause on my goofy bit about being really high in 420 is that it's actually not that much fun to get like crazy extra stoned. Once you get a little bit stoned or kind of stoned, you're fine. And even though we're making a bit about this, we have a very high tolerance. We're also a little bit traumatized and have a lifestyle that I'm not saying that everybody should live the way that we live.
Right.
Not everybody has the same tolerance, and that's a good thing. We're all
Everybody
different.
wants this on
Everybody. And so I think that some of the canna influencers, which I don't give a fuck, we're doing it right now. We kind of make jokes of and glorify the like, oh, I'm going to take the biggest edible ever, the biggest hit, the biggest that. And, I think it's fun and cute because you can't OD on this, like, right? But you can have an uncomfortable time, and just know in your own dosage, be annoyed that you're not high enough rather than getting too high. I think that's just a better way to look at it. And onset time for gummies is like an hour plus, depending on your body.
Yeah, so just wait or plan ahead. If you want it to kick in by a certain time, then take it at this time. Don't get to 20 minutes and be like, it's not working, and then take another one. You know, it can be a really fun time, and you can have a good time, but then it can all of a sudden be not so fun because you just overdid it. But like, it's like, you know, if you drink too much,
Exactly.
you know, it's like you.
So the thing is if you drink too much, you die.
Yeah, exactly. And that's with if you drink too much with lesser consequences, that's what you just like. But I don't know, sometimes people like get so freaked out by the too highness that they do things like call the ambulance when they're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But it's just you convince yourself because you're so high, because you know it's your brain. Your brain is still a little piece of clay.
Yeah, and it's
know?
not harmless in the sense that like greening out is a real thing, which is kind of like a little black.
Ooh,
Sorry,
kidding.
not
Okay,
sorry.
I
The second,
don't care.
I know.
I don't.
Listen,
All right.
we want to say we got to take a little break, and we also finished those chicken nuggets because I felt like that was gross to watch.
That was wild of us. So we had a munchie break,
you guys,
because we were hungry.
We're real women, and we
Yeah.
need sustenance at times.
And we had one bite, and I was like, we're just gonna have a cute little cheeky little
Just
one.
have a little, and it was like, look how big I'm starving.
I don't want to stop.
Slay.
I'm like excited to watch back all the clips of me just stuffing French fries while you're talking about something.
I know. I was like, wait, she's talking, but I'm still on camera. I was like, sauce. Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
We're moving on. We've moved on.
we're-
You need to move on too.
We're talking about some 420 FAQs. For people who are kind of curious, you know, if you have any questions, put it down in the comments below. We'd be happy to answer. Or if you want to message us on social media, our tags will be at the end of the video. But for people who experience anxiety when they consume, what are your thoughts about it? Tell me.
I'll tell you, girl. So, you know, I know you have your answer, but for me, a way that I go through weed anxiety, it's not always the option, but this is just me. I'm a crazy person, all right? Is I put on music really loud, and then I just like shake it out. Like, just like pretend like I'm performing for a whole concert of people.
Go-to song.
And yeah, man, I go through phases because I like to also just dance. Damn, this is hard. Oh fuck, I feel pressure. Oh, right now the Bad Bunny song.
Nueva York.
No, Baile Inolvidable.
Oh my god.
It just like makes me, I don't know. Can we go to Puerto Rico, please? Can we go? I want to go, and I want to be respectful, but also my mother lived there growing up. Like, she had to leave the Dominican Republic, and she lived in Puerto Rico for a while. And I would love to just go see it. And also, I want to go to Dominican Republic too, but I'm just saying.
We want to go to all the places respectfully and support the natives.
I just want to run into Bad Bunny because everybody always runs into him in Puerto Rico. There's all these videos. I'm not going to be like obnoxious and try to chase him like all these people do in these videos. But I just want to be like, oh, look, it's Benito. And then like keep walking. And then that's it.
I want to start singing that song to him, but I'll learn it by then.
Yeah. Y fuiste tú mi baile inolvidable.
What's the part where he says, he's like, mi te vale,
oh, wait, is it mi
diablo?
Mi diablo, mi ángel, mi loquita. Mi diablo, mi ángel,
That's what I'm
mi
gonna say to him when I
loquita.
see him.
Hey, I want a man to say that
I
to me.
know.
Like, I think that's what it is every time I hear it, I'm like, swoon. Like, I'm in love with this random famous person, and it's annoying, and I hate it, and I hate that I fell for it. Anyways, why
Actually,
are we talking
speaking
about
about anxiety, what I do when I
anxiety? Yeah, listen to music.
No.
What do you do for your anxiety?
No, listen. One option is if you use the flour, jazz cabbage, the grass gremlins, you get too anxious, paranoid. You could try mixing your flour with a specific strain like CBG, CBD.
Yeah.
You could ask your local bud tender, even if you're in like a hempy state, about that. And then mixing your flour might give you different benefits. You might experience like different even physical benefits of that medicine. So
right.
I'm not saying that if you experience too much anxiety, you don't have to smoke weed. It's fine. If it's not for you, it's fine. But if you want to try, this is an option for you. Or a little tincture, a little CBD tincture.
Yeah, I've heard that works really well.
Look, you're mad because I'm holding this joint without lighting.
Yeah, I'm kind of like you're like waving it around, and I'm like, You could probably see in the
This is
video that I'm just like following
I
your
didn't mean to
hand.
abuse the power dynamic. I'm so sorry.
You abuse the power dynamic, but it's fine. It's women in male fields.
I'm taking up space.
Yeah.
I'm abusing a power dynamic. Slay women.
Yay. This is a feminist podcast after all. We did say that
I know.
early on.
We do.
Oh,
We
thank
say it all the time. Good bud, bad manners, because we're feminists and
We don't
we're
give up.
about it. We're about women. We're about serving. We're about suffrage.
Yeah. We're about serving suffrage.
I want to sing that Mary Poppins song, Fight Through the Pows of Yesterday. You know, the suffragette song? We need to have that in the podcast.
I'm not sure. if
Okay,
I
Mary
know.
Poppins, one of the ladies, was a part of a group called the Suffragettes, which were women that fought for women's rights. And in Mary Poppins, the neighbor comes in. She's trying to get them to get involved or something like that.
I do remember this, but I guess I
And
just
she
don't
has a
remember
little
the
song that she marches and she sings. And she also says, though we love them individually, wait, how does she says? Though we love men individually, we can agree that as a whole they are quite stupid. Mary Poppins was progressive and lit as fuck, except for that fucking.
What year did Mary Poppins come out? Could you look that up, intern? Well,
no, it has to be
not
later
us on
than that.
camera.
The 60s?
64.
That's the year that my mom
nice.
was born.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, very progressive.
Listen,
Love that.
so that's the answer to that. Lastly, you guys, first, we are so grateful that you made us all the way to the end of our first season ever. We're very, very excited. Also, if you didn't know, we released some merch today. It will be available at
yeah.
the 420 event.
Yeah, come see us. And
this will be a clip of the merch. After a long day of hanging out with your friends, having a few rounds of bowls in Houston, you know, we're just a proud Houston podcast, a feminist podcast, but we're made in Houston, Texas.
We love Houston.
And if you think Houston sucks, fuck you, Houston rules. Which leads us to our next segment. Fuck you, Houston rules. What's your favorite munchie place in Houston?
Oh my gosh, tough. Magnolia's ice creams on, I think it's like 65th in the East End. They have concha ice cream sandwiches. They have chamoy. They have like every candy you can think of covered in chamoy and shit. They also have like other random, like they have elote. They have like all that other stuff. It's the best munchie spot. I mean, honestly, I could keep going, but there's also Tampico, cash only, on Harrisburg. So these are all my neighborhoods. So
absolutely, I know. In my neighborhood, no, I don't want to give away too many specifics about our specifics in neighborhoods.
Oh well.
Well, you're in the loop, so there's a lot more.
Yeah, there's
people in one area.
Y'all won't find me. I'll find you first.
Anyhow, this is kind of maybe this is kind of tired now, but when this first came out, and even now I have the nostalgia. Oh my gogi. Was my first experience of like a bulgogi fry situation. I still enjoy that shit. Oh my god.
Good.
And that when you are just the right amount of toasty roasty, so freaking delicious.
Oh my god, the first time I had their burrito, I think it's like a California burrito or something, and it's got like fries and bulgogi in it and ribeye or something. I'm like, oh my god. Oh god, I have the munchies so fucking
dude,
bad.
it happens.
Those nuggets scratched the itch but didn't fully.
Just a little bit. We just need more.
Just a little more.
You guys, if you made it to this, if you made it this far,
then you're crazy.
Put a fire emoji down in the chat to say that you are on fire. You're the best ever watcher, friend.
You're a
subscriber.
firework.
I hope that you're subscribed wherever you're listening to this. I got feelings in my heart place about this shit.
No, this is really nice. I had a fun time, and I'm glad we made it to the end. Not that I doubted it. Maybe a brief moment, but that was self-doubt, not really a thing. Just like whatever.
And people are actually listening. Like, we're getting feedback from friends.
Yeah.
And Caleb, listen, he got his friend who's also a man to listen to. And where'd you say he's from? Florida. A man in Florida listening to this podcast. Holy shit, we're breaking in.
Holy shit.
We're
in Florida, y'all.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck.
Listen, we could
All right.
Hey, and to that man in Florida, whatever you're doing right now, cut it out.
What?
Stop wrestling. You know, every news story starts with a man
We
in
lost the
Florida.
plot, y'all. We lost the plot.
No, the plot
No, I'm just
is
kidding.
the,
We got the
limit
plot.
does not exist.
We got there. We got there, and we gave you a podcast, and we did it for 6 episodes in 1 season. We will see you next season.
We will.
All right.
And
Why is-
we will. Y'all, I'm a little on the spectrum. This is all performance. I'm kind of unmasking. I'm like, we will. Thank you. I am Samantha.
I am
Thank you for watching.
Kathleen.
Thank you for
Thank you
watching
so
our
much.
YouTube channel.
Yeah. Thank you, and go smoke. Happy 420. Happy birthday.
Happy Easter. Happy
Oh,
420.
fucking Easter.
Cut the films. Cut the cameras.